Hello everybody, video for today. This is the retro no cap recap of The Curse of Oak Island, Season 7, Episode 11, called The Eye of the Storm. Originally aired January 28th, 2020. If you missed any of my recaps of previous and future episodes, there's a link to my Oak Island playlist in the upper right. Let's get into it. Do. Previously, on The Curse of Oak Island, people have been looking for an incredible treasure for 229 years. Marta continues to remove layers of muck from the swamp with the rented excavator built especially for such environments. He says that when you get scientific data that pushes human intervention in the swamp to before the 1795 discovery of the money pit, you have to dig. Complicating matters is Category 5 Hurricane Dorian, which projects to move up the coast of North America, eventually getting to Nova Scotia and Oak Island. Rick Lagina sees the survey stake after Marty pulls away another layer. He counts 6 cuts on the sharp end and says that matches the ones Fred Nolan found in 1969. Shown here, they carbon dated as far back as the 1500s. In previous show footage, Fred tells Rick that he found the stakes around the middle of the swamp. Billy takes over from Marty and points out another stake in the excavator bucket. In Smith's Cove, Gary and Jack are metal detecting the bump out spoils and find a hand-wrought iron cribbing spike. A number of them have been found the previous month in relation to the slipway discovered the previous year, which led to an extension of it being found in the current year of 2019. As they continue searching, the new borehole in the money pit area is FG12. The team is attempting to trace Tunnel 2 from Shaft 2, both searcher efforts, back to the original money pit, of which the exact location has been lost since 1939. In the core sample from 18.5 feet down, Terry finds this small piece of wood, but also disturbed till, which means humans have dug there previously. Back in the swamp, Rick and Craig are standing on stones of the paved area and reach down to touch them. Since the area is rapidly refilling with water, they will bring in the other excavator to dig a ditch to collect the water and then attempt to fully uncover the paved area. In the money pit area, the team pulls up a part of a beam at 74 feet, and this one from 98 feet that looks a lot older than the 1900s Gilbert Hedden works. Doug suggests that it's from the original money pit. Hurricane Dorian has lost strength and is now a Category 1, but is still headed to Nova Scotia. Gary and Alex travel to New Ross to get some Carmen dating. Blacksmith Carmen Legg dates the cribbing spikes as early as the 1600s. He further says that they appear to have been used to build a wall in the water. In Smith's Cove, Operation Manager Scott Barlow cuts off a nice sample of the huge log found on the slipway extension in the bump out. The team will use it to get dendrochronology or tree ring dating done. In the swamp, the team has dug down to the paved area stones, but it is covered by water again in seconds. They determine that there are no flagstones, which are flat, but they are very level with each other. Unfortunately, that's all they can do because Dorian is hours away at this point, so they must prepare the island for the hurricane as best they can. This is water coming over the dam wall near the bump out during the storm. 2 days later, Rick and Scott return to the island to find that the causeway has had 2 feet of width removed by the storm. It must be repaired before any heavy equipment can be transported on it. As suspected, the swamp is almost all water again. They deploy the pumps, and Rick says it will take 2 weeks to drain it. Billy gets to work removing the trees and broken limbs from the roads. I'll be continuing retro no-cap recaps of seasons 7 and 8 during the fall. All of the other episodes are already done and are in my Oak Island playlist. Season 12 of The Curse of Oak Island will begin airing November 12th, 2024. And my new recaps will be that same night on Tuesdays, late night. I'm also doing retro no-cap recaps of seasons 2 through 4 of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. Seasons 1 and 5 are already done and are in the Skinwalker Ranch playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Siempre avanti.